Hello everyone! Let's work on December setup today. So I'll be using these Tombow Dual brush pens. These pens are from pastel sets from Tombow. Next is gel pens that I got from Lazada. They look like from Muji, but it's called Ufun or Ufun, and it costs 159 pesos for 12 pieces. They are actually really good, and I'll leave it in the description box the Lazada link if you are interested. I can't believe that I'm working on December and 2023 is almost over. Time flies so fast. I have already sketched the design for this month with a pencil. My design for this month is related to, of course, Christmas. Please don't expect super fancy drawings since I am not that good. I am going to color my drawings first. So this is a Christmas ornament. What do you call this? I think it's called Christmas bubbles. I'm not sure. This is the usual ornaments that I see for Christmas trees, and they are actually very easy to draw. I wanted something colorful, so this is the right designs because I can use different colors for each bubbles, and they are very easy to draw. This Tombow brush pen I am using right now, I bought this Tombow Dual brush pen pastel set last year, but I didn't have that much opportunity to really use it. I can't believe that it's been almost 2 years since I started using Hobonichi planners. I still remember trying to strategize how to maximize the Hobonichi cousin last year and this year with the Hobonichi weekly, but I think I have established somehow my own style using the Hobonichi planners. It's so funny remembering my struggles with Hobonichis before. Now let's draw more bubbles at the bottom. For this year, I wasn't able to practice my drawing skills that much. I tried to squeeze it in, but it was really hard with my schedule. So I ended up always finding something that is easy to draw but cute design that I can use it for some of my Hobonichi pages. Yeah, I guess my significant improvements on my drawings are the faces I drew for my moods on my Hobonichi weekly planners, although it lasted only for a few months. But I plan to consolidate all that facial drawings I did this year in one sketchbook. Okay, going back to my planning, so this is the last bubble. The color are so cute. The color reminds me of Candy Crush game that I used to play. Let me know in the comment section if you used to play Candy Crush games also before. Finally, I am going to draw the Christmas tree. I left the space on the left side for future appointments for January 2024 in case there will be any. So this is a kind of my template set up for the monthly pages which I have established this year. And yes, for 2024, I still bought Hobonichi Weekly as one of my planners. Now I am going to use the Muji gel pen to trace the lines of my bubbles and the Christmas tree. I am using 0.38 tip size Muji gel pen. Muji pens has been my favorite gel pens, and actually when I went to Japan last year, I bought one box of it because it was cheaper if I buy it by the box, and since I bought it in Japan, it was so much cheaper. If you happen to go to Japan, I suggest to buy a lot of Muji pens. This is one of my regrets that I didn't buy it so much. Usually on December holiday seasons, we go to Japan to spend with my mom, but since she has retired here in the Philippines, we won't be going back to Japan this year. I don't plan to visit my brother's family for quite some times because he lives on the provincial side of Japan and I don't want to bother his wife on the busy season of the year, although I would really love to see my nephew someday. I guess enough talk about my personal life. It must be because of the planning of the last month of 2023. So many memories are flashing back, and at the same time, thinking of what I want to do for 2024. So in here, I am just going to write December in calligraphy format. Talking of calligraphy, I failed to really put time to practice it this year, but I have strategized to practice one word a day, and so far it is working, and I plan to continue doing it until I get confident in being able to write it down without using any sample sheets. I guess I have learned that even I fail to achieve it, never not to give up something you love and passionate about. I just have to continue and re-strategize how to achieve it. I guess this can be applied to anyone, and this principle is nothing new, and we just have to remind ourselves sometimes about it. When you fail, I guess as a human being, we always find the easy way out. So we need to just constantly remind ourselves not to give up and keep motivating ourselves. Now I am going to work on plotting the appointments. So I usually use one color in plotting the appointments, but since I wanted these pages to be colorful and lively to match the holiday season, I am going to use different gel colors for each week. I am going back and forth on the November pages because I listed down the appointments for December on the lower left corner of the page. So I am kind of analyzing what I wrote because there are so many appointments, especially my daughter is busy with so many convents on December. I don't have my office scheduled yet for the Christmas parties and events. It will be eventually filled up here once I get the final dates. I am using one of the Hobonichi stencils I bought recently. I am going to draw a cake using this stencil for my birthday. Oh no, I put the cake drawings on the wrong date. How stupid of me. Let me get the correction tape and redo the drawings. I hate it when I make a mistake during my planning sessions. For my initial planning session of the month, as much as possible, I don't want to have any mistakes, but I am not perfect, and if I do, I get so irritated of myself, just like what I'm feeling right now. For next year, I would like to explore on stamps. With the house renovation, I am hoping that I'll be more organized with my tools and will not have a hard time finding things that I will need for my planning session. I plan to use my son's room as my working space until he gets older and requests for his own room space. But for now, since he is still small, he will be sharing a room with me and my husband. So with the extra space at home, I plan to buy some stumps and should be able to organize my stuffs properly. It seems like this color gel pen has dried out. The color isn't really coming out, I guess. I think I'm just gonna use other color instead. But let me try it first again. I can be really stubborn at times. Okay, the color isn't really coming out, so I really have to use a different color. I was going to talk about how good these gel pens were, but this particular color it has failed me. For the other colors I used so far is really good, especially the color green ones. I have been using it on the daily pages, and that is the reason as well why I decided to use these color gel pens for this planning session. For the next planning session, I'll be working either on the 2024 setup or for January planning session. Please let me know which one you are excited to see. I hope you didn't get bored with this planning session. Me talking about my failures in 2023 and some plans for 2024. Hopefully you enjoy this video somehow, and I would love to hear from you your plans for the 2024. Thanks for watching. Bye.